What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day today and I hope the rest of your day gets even better. So as you can see, I'm in the kitchen right now and I'm actually about to make my meal for today. Before we do that, I just wanted to let you guys know, give you a quick update. Let me just drop the camera right here. Today is in fact the 26th of June. So that means that in exactly a month, on the 26th of July, I'm gonna be flying and going over to Scotland to see my, family for around 10 days. So that means we have exactly 30 days to, push ourselves a bit harder when it comes to the whole weight loss journey. So for that reason, and for that reason only, since it's only gonna be a month, 30 days, I'm gonna be consuming 1,500 calories. And I'm also gonna be doing a kind of like low carb diet. So we're gonna be focusing on protein, some fruits, some veg, and mostly focusing on hitting our protein goals. And then when it comes to like carbs and fats, we're just gonna add stuff in to, reach the calories we want. And then we're just gonna be, gonna leave it at that. So today, in fact, what I've been doing these past couple of days is I've been waking up, I've been, drinking my coffee, I've been fasting all the way up to, I think, 3 p.m., maybe 4 p.m. Then I've been eating my meal. Sometimes I've even, been going to the gym during that time. And then either pre-workout or post-workout, I've been having a really big meal, which consists of, high protein, fruit and veg, and, maybe like a protein shake before I go to bed, or some, watermelon, which is in season as well, just to hit that 1,500 calorie mark without being too hungry before going to bed, because that's actually what tends to happen if you go to bed hungry. You end up, maybe slightly increasing the risk of binge eating right before you go to bed, because it's way harder to go to bed when you're hungry. So that's why I maybe have a protein shake plus some watermelon before I go to bed. That means, I satisfy my cravings, my hunger, and I can go to bed. But my main meal is, I just have 1 to 2 meals, basically. That's what I mean. Daily now for, 1,500 calories. We're only gonna be doing this until we leave for Scotland. When we come back, we're gonna keep following our diet, okay? Our normal diet. So that's what I've been doing. I've been having 1, 2 coffees, maybe like some tea as well, up until like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., which is actually, it's that time right now. And that's why I'm gonna be making my meal right now. So for today's meal, we are going to be having baby tomatoes, chicken, cottage cheese, tzatziki, protein pudding, and something else I'm looking for, Diet Coke. And for the carbs, we're gonna be having oregano flavored rice cakes. So this is what I'm gonna be having as a combination. This is gonna be my meal. We're gonna make a meal out of this, and then probably later on before we go to bed, or we might have a protein shake, have some, liquid egg whites just in case. And I also have, I'm gonna be going to buy some watermelon as well. Now, I also tend to have protein puddings. 20 grams of protein, fairly low in calories, so 77 calories per 100 grams, and this whole thing is 200. So this has around 160 calories for 20 grams of protein, decent pudding, just to satisfy your sweet cravings before you go to bed, so it's really, really decent. Now, when it comes to like water, over 3 liters a day, definitely, especially now when, we're hitting like 33, 34, 35 degrees, even up to 38, 40 here in Greece. So you need that water consumption to be on point. I mean, you need it, you really need it. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I've been eating a, really big meal, a decent meal, just so I can stay satisfied and not hungry. The hardest part is basically reaching that point, so the fasting part. And then, after you eat a good, decent meal, you feel full, you feel satisfied, you don't feel hungry. And as a matter of fact, actually, when I come back, from the gym and I'm actually about to go to bed, I'll just, you know, hit a protein shake, like 2 pieces of watermelon, and I'll be just fine. So I'm gonna be making this meal. Then I'm gonna be hitting the gym. Today we have an arm workout and cardio as well. Cardio's been going really well, like you really build up a sweat, it's really hot. You know, cardio's been going really great, and I've actually been going on walks, as I mentioned in the previous video with Chris. That's actually the hardest as well, because it's really, really hot. I mean, we could be going, you know, for a walk later on in the day when the temperature's dropped. We tend to do that sometimes, but because, you know, sometimes, you know, he's working, I'm doing other stuff, we just decide to go for a walk in the morning with a coffee and, you know, burn even more calories since it's really hot and slightly harder. So I'm gonna just, you know, quickly prepare this meal while I have you guys with me. So let's just drop the camera right here. And that way we can, yeah, so diet drinks, like some people aren't like fans of diet drinks due to like stevia and sweeteners and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's the whole point of diet drinks. When you're on a diet and you're trying to cut down, this like has 3 calories. So, you know, that's why you consume diet drinks. If you don't want to consume diet drinks or you just want to consume your regular like Coca-Cola drink, I mean, I can't personally. Since I've started, you know, drinking these for the past like 10, 15 years, or well, 10, because of dieting, like I can't drink the red labeled the red colored Coca-Cola drink because it's like insanely sweet for me. And I know that instead of having like a sweetener, it has like, you know, 12 tablespoons of sugar. So I really can't do that. I just don't feel okay drinking it, and the taste is different as well. I've just gotten used to this. Now I don't drink, don't get me wrong, I don't drink diet drinks that often. So I might drink a 0-calorie Monster once in a while, Diet Coke, something. But like mostly what I do drink is water and coffee. Those are my go-to drinks, okay? I just, you know, add this in once in a while or something similar to that. Maybe a Monster for, you know, the energy we might have one today. So, you know, it depends. It's not like a standard thing. So I'm just gonna grab a plate real quick. Gonna add our chicken. So this chicken is almost, let's actually weigh it out, as always. Gonna be weighing that chicken out. As you can see, this is exactly 300 grams of chicken. Okay, so we have 300 grams of chicken. Then we have this cottage cheese. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. So this has 83 calories per 100 grams, and we have 225. So it's basically under 200 calories. Then we have around 200 calories. Then we have the, you know, tzatziki, which I'm not going to be having a lot of. I'm just going to be having like 2 tablespoons basically. The pudding I might even not eat now, and I might eat it, you know, later on before I go to bed, along with the other one. It's not, you know, really that big of an issue to eat both of them. So I might just save that for later. And I'm going to be having these with the cottage cheese, the chicken, the tzatziki, and some vegetables. So I'm going to be having baby tomatoes. Then I'm going to be having 1, 2 regular tomatoes, and probably something else. But I don't want to eat all my calories now. So I don't want to eat this huge 1,500 calorie meal, because then I'm going to be, you know, really hungry post-workout, post-cardio. I'm going to want to eat something, but I won't be able to. So that's why we're going to be eating this now, and then we're going to be eating probably the pudding later on at night so we can satisfy our hunger. Now, thing is, I weigh currently 120 kilograms. Now keep in mind, when I weighed myself and I was 120 kilograms, I was wearing shoes, you know, clothes. It was 6 p.m. I had, you know, drank and ate food all day. So we're probably way lower than that. So I am going to be weighing myself fresh tomorrow morning, just so we can, you know, get an accurate measurement. and then we're gonna see how it goes in 30 days time. So, you know, it is really hot. We are going for a walk. The walk is, I think, 8 kilometers in distance. So we're going for 4 kilometers and then walking 4 kilometers on the way back. Then we're doing cardio. Cardio is like 40 minutes for, you know, 625 calories, and also weight training. So 1,500 calories is nothing. Yeah, it's not enough food, definitely. I agree with you on that. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my protein consumption really high so that we don't lose much, you know, muscle mass. I am low on carbs, and I am trying to eat, you know, vegetables and fruits for fiber. Now, I'm not like eating zero carbs because I'm not competing, so I do want to have some energy in the gym. But the whole reason of doing this, like, it's not a crash diet. I mean, you could call it a crash diet, but I'm only going to be doing it for a month. So, you know, once I go to Scotland, I'm not going to be able to eat 1,500 calories a day. And then when I come back, I'm definitely not going to want to continue eating 1,500 calories a day. I'm just going to, you know, go back to my 2,000 calorie diet as long as I'm, you know, losing weight. And we're going to continue with our rice, pasta, you know, potatoes, bread, chicken, beef, all the types of meals we've been eating up until now. But, you know, I'm only doing this since we have like a month until, you know, 4 weeks until we leave. So, you know, just so we can see how it goes. So yeah, today, as I mentioned, we have arms and cardio as well. I mean, things have been going like really great. I have basically dropped in weight in general, overall. And by doing this, I mean, I feel hungry, but I don't feel like, you know, starving, basically, in order to like binge and eat, you know, bad stuff. So I haven't been doing that, but, you know, we are really trying to focus on that. So I also have some filming to do when it comes to like shorts. So I'm some Instagram reels and TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts as well. So short form content, I am going to attempt to film like maybe 5 today, maybe even some more. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So in general, like supplements, you know, we keep doing the same thing. So like, that's why it tends to get kind of boring, because nothing really changes dramatically when you're trying to lose weight. It's just doing the same thing for a prolonged period of time until you reach your end goal. So, you know, you have to be in a caloric deficit, keep burning more calories than the ones you consume throughout the day, keep exercising for a prolonged period of time until you lose the weight you want to lose. That's it. But, you know, you don't really change much. You just have to like be consistent and keep doing the same exact thing day in, day out until you reach your goal. So nothing fancy, basically. But yeah, really excited to go to Scotland. I'm gonna eat some food there, gonna have some fun, gonna see people, and I'm gonna try and vlog the whole, you know, thing as much as I can, but we'll see. Okay, so we prepared everything. We're back in my bedroom, and now I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it looks like. So we have this thing. So we have this thing right here. We have the tomatoes. We have the cottage cheese with the rice cakes and the chicken. And we have the tzatziki. So let me zoom in for you guys to see. This is the tomato salad. Now this basically, the only things this has is like oregano, salt, balsamic cream, 10 grams of olive oil, and then, what else? Some salt. This is the cottage cheese with the chicken, 300 grams, and 6 rice cakes with oregano flavor. And then we have the classic tzatziki. So with this, I'm going to be having, as I mentioned, a Diet Coke. Then I'm also going to be having my water, 1.5 liters. I also have my coffee here, black, quadruple freddo espresso today. And then I'm also going to be having my multivitamins. So we have calcium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D, omega-3 capsules, A to Z multivitamin, So these I'm gonna have as soon as I eat this. Wow, I literally need a haircut, and like I need to fix my stuff here. I need a haircut, I need like beard trimming and stuff. So I'm probably gonna, get an appointment, make an appointment to go, get this slightly fixed tomorrow or the next day. So I'm gonna be eating this. Time is currently 3 p.m. Then I'm gonna be, getting ready to go to the gym. Gonna be going with my girlfriend, as I mentioned, for an arm workout and cardio. Then later on, we'll see. If I have time, when the temperature's dropped, sun goes down, I might go for a walk. If, I have no one to go for a walk with, I might just go for a shorter one by myself, and then do the shorts I mentioned, film the shorts. So yeah, pretty basic, pretty classic stuff today. So I'll let you guys go for now, and I'll catch you guys as soon as I enter the car when I'm on my way to the gym. So we're back, we're in the car right now, and I'm actually on my way to the gym. So it's fairly late, it's 9:30 p.m. And the reason why I'm going to the gym, at this time is because I was editing some videos and I ended up going for a walk with Chris and my brother. So we did 8 kilometers, 4 on the way back and 4 as we were going, so 8 in total. And, as soon as I got back, I got dressed, made my EAA drink, took my creatine, so 5 grams, and now we're on our way to the gym to do a chest workout today, plus cardio. Cardio is probably going to be 40 minutes. And yeah, so I'm not going to be able to film the chest workout today because I have no one with me, and the gym is absolutely jam-packed, so the trainers aren't able to film, as well. I mean, I'm going to try and get someone to film, but, it's not going to be the same. And yeah, hopefully we can manage to go to the gym in the next couple of days with someone, either, my girlfriend, Chris, or maybe my brother, we'll see. The reason why I'm not actually going to the gym with my girlfriend today, after all, is because she actually has some exams coming up, and they're actually, packed all together. So she's really trying to put a focus on studying right now. She is gonna go to the gym, but she won't be going, daily. She's probably gonna be going to the gym 3, maybe 4 times per week in order to, get some studying in as well. But, we're trying to hit the gym daily as much as we can for this month up until we leave for Scotland. So we're actually going to be off. However, I did want to grab you guys now during the car ride there, so I can actually let you know how what training we're going to be doing. So what the workout's going to consist of. What I've been doing, I've actually mentioned this before, is I've actually kind of switched my workouts up, and I've slightly changed them, and I've seen that, they're much better this way. I'm talking about my chest workouts. So when it comes to my chest workouts, I usually did mostly like machines and maybe, I did mostly machines, actually. Then I kind of switched it up and did like bench press and free weights. But, I still wasn't feeling the focus and contraction and squeeze that I wanted to by doing like machine work and like bench work. So what I ended up doing is dumbbells. I am doing dumbbells now. So what we're doing is we're starting off with chest, dumbbell, bench, flies. And we're doing 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Really focusing on stretching the chest as much as we can, dropping the weight down, feeling like you're about to like tear and rip your chest. Not, that much, not that aggressively, but you get the idea. You have that in the back of your head that as you're going through the motion, you're trying to let your arm go back and stretch as much as it can, because as we keep on saying, we focus on stretching the muscle and tearing, and then contracting and squeezing. So 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps of, dumbbell chest flies. Well, dumbbell bench chest flies. I mean, you're not going to do them anywhere else, but I want to be correct here. Then we move on to flat bench dumbbell bench press. So we also do 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Then we move on to the third exercise, which is going to be incline dumbbell bench press. And we finish off with 2 exercises. The fourth one is going to be the fly machine / well, it's not a pec deck machine, but I keep saying this. It's the fly machine. So we do more flies, this time on the machine. However, if I feel that I've actually worked my chest fly-wise a lot during that workout, I'll just do the decline machine chest press, okay? And as a finisher, for the 5th exercise, if the crossover machine is available, I'll do the crossover machine. Again, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. However, if that's not available, I'll try the shoulder raise, the side, the shoulder raise machine. I think I've shown this in a previous video of mine. However, I'll change it up, and instead of raising my hand up with the lever, I'll just lift it up and then push it down to do a chest, basically squeezing crossover action. So that's so that's basically our workout. Consists of 5 exercises focusing on, well, free weight and dumbbells. So it's going to be flies, flat bench press, incline bench press, dumbbells, all done with dumbbells, and then we have the crossover machine and either the decline bench machine or the fly machine. That's it. And because I try to focus a lot on, stretching and squeezing, I feel that I can do that much more easily with dumbbells compared to bench, or I can squeeze a lot with machines. However, I've been training chest with machines for way too long, so I like to switch it up a bit, okay? As a slight change, also shock the muscle, so it gets hit with something different. And something I've been doing, I only did it this previous workout, but I might do it when it comes to the next workouts as well, is dips. Now, I'm not able to do free weighted dips for lots of reps, but I'm doing my best to do so, okay? So I do want to try and focus on executing dips as best I can, because I do find that they grow your chest and they hit your chest like crazy. So it is something that I'm wanting to add to my regimen as soon as possible, and as soon as I see that I can. But until then, this workout I think will suffice. So as I've mentioned before, our focus is mainly on performing a good workout by lifting weights, just so we get that, increase in metabolism. I mean, we do want to focus on having, our muscle mass intact and not lose lots of muscle mass. We are going to be losing some muscle. It's inevitable since we are in a, weight loss phase, but we're trying to maintain as much as we can. Our main focus is going to be diet and cardio, since weight training doesn't burn that many calories. So mostly calories are burned through cardiovascular exercise and your diet. So if you wanted to have a percentage ratio, I would say, I mean, you've heard it from everyone. 70% is diet, then 15% is maybe, I would say sleep. I would say sleep when you want to build muscle, but also when you want to lose muscle, you can put cardio. But like 10%, so let's say 7%, 70% is diet, 15% is sleep, 10% is cardio, 5% is weight training. I think I would put it that way. Might be wrong, might be over-exaggerating, but weight training will eventually be much better compared to everything else, because you are going to increase your muscle mass. By increasing muscle mass, you're going to increase your metabolism. You're going to be able to eat more food to maintain your body weight, since you are going to have more muscle mass. But like also compound movements, since they incorporate like lots of muscle fibers from like all over your body, so like squats, deadlifts, stiff-legged deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, sometimes like leg press, which is like a really intense exercise. Like bench press, I'm not that sure, but like you get the main idea. Those like compound movements burn the most amount of calories, since they incorporate like lots of muscle fibers, and they're also like the best for building an like all-around decent physique. When you want to like start, you know, paying attention to detail, that's when you get into the bodybuilding aspect of things and start, you know, focusing on, like, you look at your body, you look at your physique, and you see, oh, I need to focus on my rear delts, so I'll add more rear delts. I have to focus on my biceps, since my triceps are, you know, more developed than my biceps. So you start focusing on your biceps. But then you want to not focus on your biceps too much, because they're going to get ahead compared to your triceps, and then you're going to have to. So that's the exciting part. That's the whole bodybuilding journey and adventure. You try, you fail, you see what works for you, you test, that's the whole point in building your ideal physique. And that's the fun part. Everyone wants to see, you know, their amazing body, or they want to have an amazing body from one day to the next, when in reality, first of all, it's not possible, and second of all, you wouldn't want to have that, I believe, since you miss out on everything in between. You know, learning stuff, finding stuff out, testing your limits, you know, testing out different exercises, finding out what best works for you. So that's the whole, you know, that's the fun of it, I think. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing our weights, our workouts, our cardio, our diet, up until we reach our ideal physique. And we're good, shredded, nice. We've lost the excess body fat and weight we don't want, and we can focus on maintaining our lean physique while also trying to put on more size. So we have arrived at the gym. Now, I would like to like catch you guys after the gym, but you know, it's probably gonna be pretty basic. It's gonna be me going back home, having a shower, eating like a protein pudding or something, and then basically going to bed. So I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow morning for, you know, so I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow morning and tomorrow in general for tomorrow's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I can't wait to see you in tomorrow's video. So until then, train well, rest well, recover well, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.